sure. Sit back, relax, tune in, be entertained.
We back. We here. Episode 586.
Yeah.
DOS. DJ KTONE. I'm SQUIZZY Taylor. We welcome you to this beautiful Labor Day weekend, Sunday night. How you doing, Tone?
I'm good, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing, baby.
Huh?
I'm feeling like...
You got your smile on?
Yeah, I'm here. It's like I'm tired. But I'm here, though. That's what the grind is about.
I know you happy about yesterday.
Oh, yeah. They counted us out.
About the game.
But we ain't done. We not done at all.
They said we was gonna get swept.
I don't know. They've been saying that since the season started, that we wasn't this, we wasn't that.
Yeah.
But you know, we locked in. We living out, we doing our thing. Can y'all please be quiet in the background? Welcome to DOS. We want to start off by thanking our sponsors. Let's start off with that. Big shout out to the Go Boys in the building. Their grand reopening is tomorrow, Labor Day weekend. Please stop by the Go Boys, 5535 West Colfax. Get you, they got all type of dope clothes. You see Shorty back there. Yeah, with the African. I don't know.
I think that's Nelson Mandela. That look like, is that Erykah Badu? I don't know who that is. Lauren Hill or somebody?
I don't know.
Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I don't know.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Go Boys. They open up tomorrow.
Definitely.
Slide by, man. They got dope clothes. They got the CBD products, man. They got the skate park in there now. They got the studio in there. It's a dope conglomerate. Please support them. You know what I'm saying? It's going down tomorrow. I'm going to be there. Okay,
big shout out to GBL Studios. Big announcement. Yeah. They already made the announcement, but we're going to make it bigger tonight. And we
doing that tonight?
We're doing it tonight.
Let's get it.
But we're going to tell you all, it's a whole lot going on at GBL Studios. So shout out to them.
Yes, sir.
And we might as well just tell them because I think they already know.
Fuck it.
They are guests anyway.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk to them in a minute.
We're going to let them tell themselves about themselves. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Big shout out to our network for making all of this possible, creating a platform for us black people to speak and express ourselves and be able to be ourselves and not have to hold back. So shout out to our network for everything they doing. Definitely. Shout out to our network for that Midas and Attack versus yesterday. Yeah. That was really dope. Shout out our network tapping in with everybody. Shout out to those artists as well.
I'm just a little upset about that because I was on IG looking for the AHRR Network page, and they was on Facebook with it. So I missed it, but the cool thing is with the AHRR Network, you could always go back and watch it.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna go back and watch that.
It was hard. It was very dope. It was very dope. Very dope. So very entertaining.
Was that the best one?
Come on now. You know my biased opinion. I feel like it was good. It was very good. It was well put together.
As far as even like the production.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was put together well. The music was dope. I really became a fan of Attack. He got some slap. He got some hits. And shout out to him because I didn't know. Yeah. And he is very dope. But of course, I'm going to say Trevor and AP was the best one. But that shit was hard though.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, no further ado. This is the Digital Online Showcase. We are going to premiere some songs, some music from some artists. Mm-hmm. Critique it, give our feedback. And if you in the chat, if you are on here right now, first thing I need you to do is share the live.
Yes.
Do that first. Yes. Do that right now while we're talking. Share the live with your friends. Tag your people who need to be on here. And please, utilize your voice in the comments too. Let us know what you think about this, the music, these records. If you like it, you don't like it, what you do like about it, you know, critique it with us.
Yeah. Your feedback is so important. Your feedback is so important. Please lock in with us. Let us know what you think.
Definitely.
Let's get it going. Up first, with no further ado, we're going to start with Kevin McLean.
Yeah.
Kevin McLean, this record is called Hard Knock Life. Kevin McLean, Hard Knock Life. Let me know what you think right now. Please give your feedback. Let's go.
That young nigga Kevin. It's a hard knock life, yeah. It's a hard knock life, yeah. Cause I ain't had nobody with me, ain't no love in this motherfucking city. It's a hard knock life, yeah. I'm tryna make it to a milli, but these fuck nigga hatin' wanna kill me. It's a hard knock life, yeah. When you feel like you alone and you got no place at night to lay your dome. It's a hard knock life, yeah. It's a hard knock life, yeah. It's a hard knock life. And I'm feeling like Annie, separated from my family. I don't see them, but I think about them all the time. And I be feeling no one understand me. They be faking friendly, trying to get me. This is where I draw the line. Cause they ain't see the vision that a youngin' on a mission to the motherfucking millions. I swear, I can't be caught about no bitch. Won't let these niggas catch me slipping. I'ma shoot like Scottie Pippen, I swear. It took some time, but now I'm in my zone. I just wanna know, little baby, will you stay with me and make this house a home? I done been hurt by everybody that I know. It get hard to face the music, young and reckless when you're down on your own. And all my people telling me just keep your head up. Just focus on the music, look brother, you're smooth as butter, stack your bread up. I've been down for so long, feel like I gotta make it happen. Tell her wait and think it's summer, it's a hard knock life, yeah. Cause I ain't had nobody with me, ain't no love in this motherfucking city. It's a hard knock life, yeah. I'm tryna make it to a milli, but these fuck nigga hatin' wanna kill me. When you feel like you alone and you got no place at night to lay your dome. It's a hard knock life, yeah. It's a hard knock life, yeah. It's a hard knock. I had too much on my shoulders weighing down my spirit. I swear I can never forget it. I took a long road, it was cold, it was rigid when I needed love, I heard Christian. People try to knock me down, but I stand tall. I can never follow my pivot. I took too many losses, turned to a boss and ran off all I want. I was a digit. I just wanted me a bankroll. Kept it solid, I held it down like an ankle. Been to places you can't go. Still got feelings I can't show. But I know I'ma make it straight up out the basement. I'm trusting my guardian angel. I can't doubt it, they got too much on my plate. I'm turning generational table. This is my life, yeah. Everything was wrong, I decided to do right, yeah. The best advice I got, if you want it, you gotta fight, yeah. You gotta grab them bootstraps, pick them up, and then take flight, yeah. Cause it's a hard knock life, yeah. Hard knock life, yeah. Cause I ain't had nobody with me, ain't no love in this motherfucking city. It's a hard knock life, yeah. I'm tryna make it to a milli, but these fuck nigga hatin' wanna kill me. It's a hard knock life, yeah. When you feel like you alone and you got no place at night to lay your dome. It's a hard knock life, yeah. It's a hard knock life, yeah. It's a hard knock life.
Kevin McLean. I'm sorry. That's Kevin McLean. That record is called Hard Knock Life. Kevin McLean, Hard Knock Life. KTONE stank.
I think it was okay. I probably it wasn't a bad record, but it wasn't like one of my favorites either. I mean, I probably wouldn't just go straight to it. It was okay. I like what he was saying in it. I like the melody of the hook, but you know, I don't know what you think about it.
I actually liked it. Excuse me. I actually liked it. I really like the hook. I really like the hook for the type of music he's trying to make, like some soulful trap shit. I just think the verses was too long. It kept losing our attention. We started thinking about other shit and doing other shit because the verses were so long, and there was nothing in the verse that latched you back in, or nothing was memorable in the verse that made you get back to that hook. I think the hook was nice though.
Yeah, no, the hook was good.
Yeah, I like the hook. It's
saying.
just every time the verse he start rapping it and he start rapping, I get to looking around, I get to thinking about other shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because the verse was so lengthy, and so I think either more catchiness or more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like when you could be bussing, but at the same time, it gotta be parts in your verse that catches the people's attention. Right. Memorable parts in your verse that catches the people's attention. Definitely. So you can get back to the hood. To the hook, so they stay engaged. Definitely. So I would think that's what I would say is missing from it. You know what I'm saying? But I think the production was cool. It was mixed fine. Sounded good. The hook was strong. I liked his voice. He had that painful, new sounding voice. You know what I'm saying? So I rock with it. So when it came on, I was with it.
You sound like you saying it was believable.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know him, but it sounded like it. You know what I'm saying? And I was with it when the song came on. I started here and I started to go downhill because of the verses. Right. So that's why I'm at. But big shout out to him. Hopefully, I'm gonna check him out, man. I'm gonna look him up. We're gonna try to hear some more from you. Definitely. See what you got going on. I got you. See what you got going on. Keep working. Send us something else, man. Keep going. Send us something. I like it. I like your style. I like where you're going with it. Anything. Make sure you are in the comments and you let us know what you think as well, man. Our opinion are not the only opinions that matter. We're just two people just like you. So please tell us what you think as well. But
I'll tell you right now, I always be having a hard time with these groups, man, because we got the page, then it'd be watch parties and people be commenting and asking questions.
Some people are all over the place.
If we don't answer the question, then they text me, and I'm like, well, I don't even know where you commenting at. I can't tell. So if you commenting on something, you got to bear with us now, okay? Or just tag us.
Get up in there.
Just tag us. Just go to the AHRR Network. Go to the real
the real watch. The real stream.
Yeah, the real stream. And
you better just be bouncing around in there, quit playing. Yeah. You can comment, reader, man. Get up in the comments, man.
I can't do it all, man. I need some help, man.
It's like, let's keep it lit. Up next, we got L Keys. This record is called Here. L Keys, this record is called Here. Let's see what he's doing. Let's go.
Sitting reminiscing about my dogs who wasn't here. Even with me lost up in the clouds, my vision clear. You can see the pain up in my eyes, yeah, I can't hide it. Fighting with these demons, I know quitting ain't no option. Even when you real, man, they still gon' hate. I be in the field where it's real all day. Doing what it takes, trying to ball all year. Crazy how I started at the bottom now, yeah. I remember the days, baggy ass jeans with the braids. On the grind, doing anything to get paid. Running from them laws, trap hopping. Back then we wasn't worried about a watch, but we was clocking. Yeah, we took some losses, all they really was lessons. Where I'm from, you live to see them all, it's a blessing. Don't try to call my mom too much, cause I know she be stressing. Just know that if they try your son, they meeting Smith & Wesson. In this cold world, it's hard to trust, so I be solo. I love it when they hate this talk, cause really that's just promo. Now they see these shining, all these bitches swear I'm Ocho. Started from the bottom, now it's jumping like a pogo. Sitting reminiscing about my dogs who wasn't here. Even with me lost up in the clouds, my vision clear. You can see the pain up in my eyes, yeah, I can't hide it. Fighting with these demons, I know quitting ain't no option. Even when you real, man, they still gon' hate. I be in the field where it's real all day. Doing what it takes, trying to ball all year. Crazy how I started at the bottom now. All about the blue faces on mamas, laced up like shoelaces, that's on Rhonda. I done caught a few cases, ain't said nada. Keep a 40 with a stick if they want problems. I'm the man in my city, nigga, for really, nigga. Stay with that cheesecake like I was Diddy, nigga. I'm a AURRA city, nigga. And I'm good in every hood and I give it to any nigga. If you want it, come and get me. I'm busting just like a semi. I hit my 7 up, then we riding out like a Bentley. Yo, bitch, love how I knock it out the park. Ken Griffey. But of course she gon' choose, cause a nigga so spilly. I be gassing. Propane, these rappers fool, low man. Gold chain with the gold ring. Fresher than the dope, man. Yeah. Tryna hide this pain behind these drugs now. Been through it all, but now we up now. Sitting reminiscing about my dogs who wasn't here. Even with me lost up in the clouds, my vision clear. You can see the pain up in my eyes, yeah, I can't hide it. Fighting with these demons, I know quitting ain't no option. Even when you real, man, they still gon' hate. I be in the field where it's real all day. Doing what it takes, tryna ball all year. Crazy how I started at the bottom now. Yeah. Yeah.
Keys, L Keys, that record is called Here. L Keys, that record is called Here. KTONE, what you think?
I think that record was okay. I think it was okay. I like what he was saying in it. I've heard some harder slap from Keys. But I mean, Keys be busting. I mean, I always like what he's saying. I always like his words. I don't even know what I was expecting. You know, because usually, you know, he has some, you know, either like a club record or a street record. I think that was just more
smooth.
Yeah, that was kind of smooth. I mean, I liked it though. It was okay. I don't really know where it would kind of fit in the playlist.
Don't hate me. I hated that beat. I hated the beat. I was trying to bobby that shit the entire time and could not catch it.
It was different.
What he was saying was so cool, but the beat felt like it was off. Was it just me? Like I couldn't.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, I be dancing and shit. That's how I know if I'm a dancing ass nigga.
You are a dancer.
But I couldn't catch that motherfucker. I'm like, man, what's up with this beat? But he was saying some cool shit. Like, so you know what I'm saying? I didn't like the production. I didn't like the beat. And that's just me being honest. I didn't like the beat. There's nothing I could do if I can't get in my, you know what I'm saying, get in my shit on it. But he was saying some cool shit, but you know, the beat is 50% of it. So for me, I can't do it just because of, you know, the beat.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
But I know you like them type of beats though. It sounded like he would have had like a 40 feature or something.
There you go.
Or like a Too Short on there. Nah, I had that type of. I felt like a Bay Area type of.
Nah, it wasn't even that type of vibe, man.
Sound like to me that's what we was riding to on the way. You like this type of beat. It's all good.
Either way it
it's
goes.
all good.
Either way it goes. Good job. Shout out to Keys. Y'all make sure y'all follow L Keys, man. Support L Keys. I think he got a video for that. I think it's a video for that.
Let me hear it. I mean, I gotta see it. Let me see it. If it's played, it might. Let me see how he vibing.
Yeah.
Cause I was looking at you. I was looking at them. None of y'all look cool when it was on, so it was like, damn, okay, it's not just me, cause I couldn't catch it. And that, you know, so that's just me. That's how.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, shout out Keys.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it pushing.
Yeah, shout out Keys. That's my nigga. He got a hard one too that I like a lot. I can't remember what it's called though, but shout out Keys, man. We'll keep it going. We need some help though, cause it might just be me.
Yeah.
It's always you. So
let's get some help.
Let's get some help out here. Let's get some help from some guys that do this for a living.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make a living off of providing for the community. Make a living off of creating that escape for artists and more to express themselves, to deliver art to the world, for creating that platform for artists to give their life to the world. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely.
With no further ado, I want to introduce who is Raj, Mike Millie, and DRE LANE.
Yeah.
What's happening, brothers? Welcome to the DOS. How are you? How are you? How are you?
We in here, baby.
Nice to be here.
Y'all niggas' hands got a lot of lotion on it. So what y'all doing over there?
Hey, man, my wife keeps me moisturized, man.
Leave it to the light skinned one.
What up, y'all? What's up? What's up?
Got a light skin friend. Michael Jackson got a dark skin. That's what I'm thinking y'all every time I hear that.
You say that every time too.
Every
I
time.
say that every time too. It's all right. We get the kid and play stuff.
How y'all doing, man? How y'all
doing?
feeling?
Good, humble goat.
Y'all good?
How do I get me one of them shirts?
You want to reach out to Shy Rico.
Oh,
Got the
you know
line.
All right, Shy. I'll see you, boy.
Come on now. You
Shout
know,
out Shy
you know I'm
Rico.
supposed to be here.
That's that bad.
Need one for
You know where we at now, so just pull up.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to the show, guys. We appreciate y'all for joining us. We appreciate everything y'all do for the DOS, being a sponsor. So we just want to thank y'all for being here this evening and rocking with us. And we need y'all's help. Okay? We got some records, and we want y'all's honest opinion. We want to know from y'all's point of view what y'all think of these records. Some feedback, some positive feedback. You ain't got to lie on DOS. Positive feedback. If you love it, you love it. If you hate it, you hate it. If it should be better this way, it should be better that way. Speak your mind.
All right.
And we're just gonna get into it. If that's cool with y'all.
Hey, that's good.
Ooh yeah. Let's do it.
You know,
so, okay, listen.
You gotta get him with the signature.
You're not just gonna come on with my shit. Singing and trying to take over, okay?
That's just the cackle.
Take your glasses off. I'm usually the only one with the glasses too.
Well, see, that's why I made it clear. You know what I'm saying? So that way you'll say, I can say clear.
I see what type of show this gonna be.
It was bottled up.
Y'all are not gonna win.
Hey, yo, we can say it's the vibe.
So, Squizzy, you looking fresh though.
All right.
Tony, you looking fresh?
I give you
this
flowers.
This black excellence right here. This is a good look.
Can I go, motherfucker?
You go ahead.
Damn. Up next, we got Ant the Artist. Ant the Artist, this record is called Aurora.
Okay.
Ant the Artist came with a record called Denver a couple weeks ago, and you know we had mixed feelings just because of the name. This one's called Aurora. Shout out to the 8 code. This is called Aurora. Ant the Artist, Aurora. Let's get into it.
A-Town Banks. A-Town Banks. A-Town Banks. Gang, this is gang. No friends, this is our family, man. 10 toes down the road, Colorado. Grab it like a little bang, this is motto. I've been banging in the streets, bitch. Knock the top off a fucking snitch. A mill of goods and a sprinter footer when they killed the leopard for my bitch. Cause I kissed her, then I missed her. No attachments, lockdowns, handcuffs, no bars. Don't like cops round. I like hearing screaming sound. Throw the bitch off the bridge. The lime saw and we did get him 6 feet sleep across the wrong Jeep and beep. It ain't no good, this is business. Ain't got a cap, no witness. 50K on his head, I ain't left no mess. Took the picture and I left. Dude, yakking out the bricks, 2 homies, 1K for the mission is sick. Flower Park, Dilly apartments left and bless him. On that outside, peel your skin butt naked, undress him. You stick up his ass. Come on, baby. No mercy, press the gas. On that weird psycho torture all the time. You could bet your bottom dollar, dude, in the right frame of mind. Gang, this is gang. No friends, this is all family, man. 10 toes down the road, Colorado. Grab it like a little bang, this is motto. Too many friends, caught too many lines. Kicked them out and brought my bros, that's guidelines. Come on, baby. Got your bitch on my sideline. Let her bang when you tripping, no confine. Concubine, devil in disguise, trying to rise. Don't care who you tripping on to get your feet up on the prize. The pen I got, turn it into lyrics, spit it. She got daddy issues and I'm with it. Red Jimmy, 2 feet all the time. Bitch Nancy, I'm on it double time. This dude crossed the street, said he was tripping. Unfortunately for him, this ain't a bullet to piston. Got the Rylands bounds, I got him. Grab your whole crew, slip and slide them. 10 toes, then I rose. Jumped in the pool and I left out of the hose. Gang, this is gang. No friends, this is all family, man. 10 toes down the road, Colorado. Grab it like a little bang, this is motto. Gang, this is gang. No friends, this is all family, man. 10 toes down the road, Colorado. Grab it like a little bang, this is motto. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Woo. Pop, pop.
Artist. The song is called Aurora. Ant the Artist, Aurora.
What you think about that one?
Nah, bro.
You want to feel
I actually don't even know what the hell's going on.
Really?
It just sounds like a straight freestyle. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know,
I don't even know why I was going. Why are you naming these songs Denver and
he
Aurora?
said Aurora in this one. He did say Aurora in this one.
I heard it, but I don't.
See, you know.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna go last. Because I'm about to.
Okay, I'm just telling you. It just sounds like a freestyle. It sounds like he was just freestyling the whole time.
It sounds like something I seen sell out the Pepsi Center, and me and a couple of my friends were telling y'all it's not good, but the world seems to love it. It sounds just like Tech 9.
No,
it sounds just like a Tech 9
I can see that
record.
though.
It sounds just like one of them records. And so I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I've been saying that, but I'm in the wrong, I guess.
No, but it's because we don't necessarily like it.
But he was just freestyling, though. He was just talking about anything. So I ain't gonna say.
I mean, there might be a lane for it.
It might be.
It might be
freestyle lane.
You know, it might be a demographic for that, man. I just don't know what the demographic is.
The beat, the feel of it to me was Tech 9.
Right, what's the
I'm gonna be 100% honest. Lost me with the hook. You know, the hook really threw me off. You know, really didn't catch my attention. The verses were better than the hook for sure. They had a little bit more oomph to it, and it was kind of sounded like, you know what I'm saying, no disrespect, because I'm an artist myself, so I know, you know what I'm saying, sensitivity factor is always, you know what I'm saying, on 10 when it comes to that. But
not in here.
That hook was pretty elementary to me, and I give it, you know what I'm saying, a 5.5 out of 10.
You don't even need a rating.
6. I mean, I just want to give it a low rating.
Okay. Mike, what you think?
Yeah, that's what I was telling Dre a second ago. It was elementary. It was just like a freestyle the whole time. Now, when he first started rapping, I definitely did hear the Tech 9 that you was talking about, right? I definitely heard that part of it, but the whole song was just very elementary. It's like, if you're gonna do this, you gotta get a little bit more creative, and you gotta really identify that hook. And I think that's even what Dre was saying, is that hook you didn't know it was a hook. It just felt like just one flow.
Yeah, I don't know where the hook was at. I didn't want to.
It sounded a little. It had a little bit of E40.
If you can't find the hook, then you ain't got a song, brother.
Thank you.
Had a little E40
So a couple weeks ago, he brought a song called Denver, and it sounded just like an E40 record. And KTONE was upset because, you know, that's their GOAT.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
but it sounds just like. No.
This one had that same filter. It had that E40. You know what I'm saying? Oh, ready to go. You know, it had that.
Young Raj, what you think?
My guys brought up the songwriting portions of it, but I feel like the mix, like at least from this platform, was just a little muddy. I feel like you know what I'm saying? Just a little muddy.
Tell us.
A little bassy. I feel like the engineer should just try to fuck with the EQs on the master send just a little bit.
Or just come down to GBL Studios and we'll get you all the way right.
Or just get it mixed by me. That's what I feel
Those
like.
facts. Shout out to who was Raj, the GOAT.
A little plug,
GBL Studios.
I'm not mad at that.
That's my nigga. AT's my nigga, for real.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
you know what I did?
Yeah.
Oh, you know? Okay.
So he already knows.
So is his influences the people? Do you know him? Like, is his
I don't know him
influences
that well.
40
he just
and
opened
Tech?
a studio, and I know they're trying to figure out their sound and stuff like
Okay,
that.
so he's
you know what I mean?
Okay, so that makes sense. He playing with different stuff.
Shout out to y'all, man, for doing that, man. Keep it up.
That makes sense. Shout out to artists, man. We appreciate the feedback. We appreciate you rocking with us.
But keep it, you know, keep it going.
I got you.
Keep it going.
Just because we don't like it, listen, E40 ain't got it. And he's got so much more money than I got.
Yeah, he really don't like you talking.
He could buy this whole building.
He just gets disrespectful, man.
You don't like E40?
Tech 9, I don't like it. Tech 9 could buy this whole building.
I think he gets a kick out
And
of it.
everything I own, Tech 9 could buy. It ain't about just what I think. KTONE likes it. Just because I don't like it. But let's keep it lit.
Hey, that's what's up.
It's not about me. Up next, I Self. Shout out I Self. This record is called Apologies. I Self. This record is called Apologies. Let's go.
Look in my eye, girl, you don't gotta lie to me. Little too late for apologies. She see I'm up and she calling me, and I don't even answer the phone. I'm on my own wave like the Odyssey. All of this money keep calling me. I'm on my shit, so don't bother me, and she can't seem to leave me alone. Born in the city of snow, young nigga hot, but his heart is on froze. She throw it back, I put her in that nose. Calling my phone and use it for no reason. Me and no Kim and that shit getting old. You want them pins, I'm like, bitch, ain't you grown? You wanna play, you can leave me alone. Call me whenever you know what you want, so you can call me whenever you need me. She ain't the type to be all in the club, but she gon' pop out with her friends just to see me. I told you I would make millions, you looked in my eyes, I could tell that you didn't believe me. Which would hurt more, is it stay and I leave it? Which would hurt more, is it stay and I leave it? Look in my eye, girl, you don't gotta lie to me. Little too late for apologies. She see I'm up and she calling me, and I don't even answer the phone. I'm on my own wave like the Odyssey. All of this money keep calling me. I'm on my shit, so don't bother me, and she can't seem to leave me alone. Look in my eye, girl, you don't gotta lie to me. Little too late for apologies. She see I'm up and she calling me, and I don't even answer the phone. I'm on my own wave like the Odyssey. All of this money keep calling me. I'm on my shit, so don't bother me. And she can't seem to leave me alone. I just said I'm going too dumb. She only like me cause I make her come. Man, I hack nigga, it's just like a bum. Fuck my PO, man, I'm still on the run. No, I ain't no bitch, and no, I ain't no punk. I ain't no killer, but I could go dumb. If you wanna test it, then you can get jumped. Nigga, you niggas been talking too dumb. You niggas been talking a little too reckless. I just been trying to tell you that I'm really about it. That you is just not disrespectful. I told her shawty I love her, but she don't believe me. Cause I ain't the type that's gon' settle. Call up these bitches, they just like some medals. Tap on the gas, I ain't get off the pedal. Look in my eyes, girl, you don't got a lot of me. Little too late for apologies. She see I'm up and she calling me, and I don't even answer the phone. I'm on my own way like the Odyssey. All of this money keep calling me. I'm on my shit, so don't bother me. And she can't seem to leave me alone. Look in my eyes, girl, you don't got a lot of me. Little too late for apologies. She see I'm up and she calling me, and I don't even answer the phone. I'm on my own way like the Odyssey. All of this money keep calling me. I'm on my shit, so don't bother me. And she can't seem to leave me alone.
Okay, that is I Self. That record is called Apologies. Shout out I Self Apologies. We gonna start with Mike Millie. What you think?
It was okay. The cadence was there, but same thing. I could not identify the hook. So I don't know what's going on. Not all the way. I'm telling you right now. I think.
Not leave me alone.
That's the hook right there.
Okay. So then maybe I didn't hear it. You know why though? Because I think there could have been something added to it then. Okay. Like maybe there just needed to be some more ad libs, or maybe there even. So I'm looking for more creativity and something like that, because this cadence was there and the song could have been dope. Mm-hmm. But now you go in there, you make your hook. Why not add somebody, you know, even if it's not yourself? And I think people try to always hold their songs hostage, not knowing that just adding just that little speck to it, you know what I'm saying, and that hook could just make it stand out that much more. So maybe it was there, you know what I'm saying? Because if you could rap it like that, then obviously it was there. You heard it. Fact. You know what I'm saying? But from my take, I felt like it needed a little bit more.
Raj, what you think, brother?
What's his name?
I Self.
I would just say play with your voice more. You know what I mean? You have a great voice. I would just say try different octaves in your voice when you're in the booth. You know what I mean? Just be experimental when you're recording your songs. That's really all I heard. I thought the hook was dope. The verse was dope. I thought the beat was dope. So just be experimental and just try new things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. DRE LANE. DRE LANE sounds so much better.
Dope. It sounds dope. I like it. I like DRE LANE. It's grown up.
DRE LANE.
No, it's grown on me. I like it. You know, I get that one like a 7, man. It was decent, man. From the standpoint of just the lyrical placements and the cadence. But like I said, I could hear myself doing the hook for you. You know what I'm saying? And just adding that different element. I think that's something that you could have added, was like add a singer to the.
Did you just say I can hear myself doing?
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So if you need any hooks, man, let me know. You know what I'm saying? DRE LANE, like, or any R&B artist. I'm talking about, you know, myself. But I literally, like, when I heard that song, I could hear me rocking with you. Like our tones would match well together. That's what I mean by that.
Listen, let me talk to y'all real quick.
I'll vouch for my
If y'all niggas don't stop plugging yourselves in the goddamn music review, y'all gonna have plenty of time to tell niggas who y'all are and what y'all do.
I'm just being said to be real.
Nigga said,
you said come as you are.
If you just turn the highs up and just come to rise, if y'all don't stop plugging yourself and just give some regular feedback.
I did. And the feedback is, like I said, I can hear myself on there. And like I said, as like a artist hearing that, I love the beat. He ain't gonna let me do it. You know what I'm saying? He'll call me DRE LANE. He'll call me DRE LANE. He'll say A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
It's gonna be the longest show in
It's
the
a good
world.
song, man. And mad love to you. And keep moving like Rod said. Keep playing with your tones of your voice. The hook could have been a little bit more dynamic with adding, like, you know what I'm saying, a vocalist to it. So shout out to you, fam. Good track.
Thank you, Jay. KTONE, what do you think?
I think it was okay.
You think maybe if you DJ'd for them? Nigga, what the fuck are y'all on? Alright, let me chill. Go, please.
No chill. No chill while we're here, baby. This is what we do. That's what we do.
I think it was okay. It's not nothing that I would necessarily just throw in and play, but I don't think I would skip it if it just came on.
Yeah.
The hook was cool. Like I could see myself singing the hook. just in my head, just to myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good sign when you can remember the hook.
Yeah. I agree with all of y'all because I think the melody was dope. Melody, it was very catchy. Like Mike said, I remembered it off the rip. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was dope. But I do agree with playing with your voice because it kept a real monotone flow throughout the whole song. But that shit be in now, so I hate to tell a nigga not to, you know what I'm saying, go with what you hear on the radio and, you know what I'm saying, what's comfortable and what you hear the world making. You know what I'm saying? Because, like we always say, the fastest way is kind of when you know, you got the blueprint, it's going to take longer stepping outside the box. But I think it was dope. I wonder is all his songs that monotone feel music, or is this outside the box for him? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or is this his sound? That's what I wonder. You know what I'm saying? That'll give me a better gauge. Because if we would have heard something totally different from him, then he came in here, we could be saying, damn, he stepped out the box. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? Right. This could not be his box. He could sound totally different, and he tried to do some R&B melody shit. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know. So we don't know. I've never heard of him before, so I'm taking it. I can't say if this is out the box or not. So I'm not gonna say try some different shit. We don't know what he sounds like normally. Right. So shout out to him. It's I Self. That record is called Apologies. Salute to you. Keep pushing, keep working. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah. So shout out to all artists that submitted something this week. If you want to submit something, digitalonlineshowcase@gmail.com. Yes. $10 cash app to Squizzy Taylor, and we're gonna get you on. I think let's get into some GBL.
Let's get into some GBL.
Because I want to, Mike, tell them tonight we're gonna premiere the video.
Yeah.
For not right now, but I just want to plug it real quick before.
It's coming. It's coming. There's a lot of people, so stay on for that. Is what KTONE's saying. Because a lot of y'all reached out to me personally saying, "Hey, we want to see the rest of the video." So tonight we're gonna premiere it for the first time, and then we got some future plans for it too. Just because it's a little controversial. It's very creative, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, and we wanted to reserve this time for GBL because we got a new one, Dre.
You got a new one.
So I'm gonna let you introduce your new one right now.
So coming straight from our network, big shout out to KTONE and SQUIZZY, GBL Zone, DRE LANE. This is my new song called Lamos.
Talk about it real quick.
Yo, Lamos is exactly what it's about. Produced by Ovan, you know what I'm saying? Obviously recorded at GBL, the only place to get down at. I mean, Raj, engineered by who was Raj. That's my guy. He's my eyes and my ears. He knows what time it is. But this track right here really was recorded during a time where niggas just was in the pickle of things and just really had a lot of things in the universe working against, but I fight against the universe and optimize the situation. So this song is a little bit different from Crying Keys. So there won't be no laughing in this bitch. So shout out to my niggas, man. This is my song, Lamos, man. Let me know what y'all think. The good, bad, or ugly.
But the thing that I love about it is it motivated. So that's the thing about it. You guys got to understand the critique that you're getting. You're supposed to hop back in the booth with that energy. You're supposed to hop back in the booth. You're supposed to take that critique and make you better. This is not just
laughing at that song.
I'm telling you, I'm good, baby. Listen, I'm strong. I'm dark skinned.
I'm for a reason. Bigger than Kevlar.
Yeah.
But
Come on.
We've been rocking with the Digital Online Showcase from the beginning. Y'all know it's powered by GBL. You know, we're one of the sponsors. So we've been rocking with this the whole time. And the one thing that you're supposed to take from it is the fact that, this is going to make you better. Take that critique, go in there with some new energy, and really receive it well. Because sometimes it's, sometimes it's just going to make you better. And this song proves it right here. So,
yeah, fam, I'm real as deal.
Let's get into it. DRE LANE, Lamos.
I just be switching lanes. Niggas ain't talking about nothing. Niggas is lame-os. I'm doing the circles around in the game and not shooting no free throws. I'm shooting from back of the 3-pointer half court and you know I'm ego. Keeping my swagger on 10 and I do it out ego. Yeah, you gotta hear a little something, but you gotta not doing nothing. I'm always doing it different, cause I'm always up to something, and I'm always changing the vision, and that ain't the end of the sentence. I hit it with the exclamation, boy, ain't nothing but serious. I don't be copying my dame, and they be acting strange, and treating these niggas like bitches, cause these niggas be acting like dames. I'm always just switching my vibe, yeah, I can't say the same. I'm calling it audible, and you know I'm changing positions. Never do the time for the crime, never just a trick to crime. Every time she talking that shit, everything coming up her mouth is lies. That's why you gotta break them down like a kilo. See the grown man, break them down a knee hole. Kick the door in, not worry about no keyhole. Messing with a hero, not with no hero. I just been punching and punching, it's hitting my pockets, got full of wet, all of them knots. Brody just pop, ain't finna stop, I'm just adding these commas to fill up the box. Come from the box, took me some losses, it is what it is, and it's not what it's not. I'm feeling hot, big 45, I'm on hit, and I'm sending them shots. Can't believe I don't miss. Tell them pass me the sticks. New hoe came with a fist. No, I ain't passing this shit. Roll me a 7, I'm casting this zip. Blasting this bitch. Big hollow tips ripping through the cement. Back in this bitch. Big money vibes and I'm stacking this shit. Look, yeah. Fetty on Fetty on Fetty on Fetty. Can't lose, so I'm holding it steady. Stacking this back, keeping one in the heady. No, you don't want beef, cause I'm ready. Going on 2, got me city to city. Can't fuck from the back, she too pretty. Ruler attention, my baby stay with me. I ain't feeling yet, let it hit me. Niggas ain't talking about nothing. Niggas is lame-os. I'm doing the circles around in the game and not shooting no free throws. I'm shooting from back of the 3-point half court, and you know I'm ego. I'm keeping my smile on 10 and I do it without ego. Yeah, you gotta hear a little something, but you gotta not doing nothing. I'm always doing it different, cause I'm always up to something, and I'm always changing the vision, and that ain't the end of the sentence. I hit it with the exclamation, boy, ain't nothing serious.
That is DRE LANE, Lame-O's, DRE LANE, Lame-O's. Who is that featured on the record?
That's my boy Jaded, Lucky Jaded. Shout out to him, man. That boy is cold, man. I mean, we got an all-star roster, man. Super proud of the guys, man. They doing their thing, man. Big shout out to Lucky Jaded.
That's what was rapping?
Yeah.
I thought he said Raj in there. I thought that was you.
He didn't say nothing.
Nothing about him, except for him engineering.
He the whole
compliments
nigga
to
on
the
the
chef.
record. Why you?
Just make it sound good, but that nigga's already cold.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to DRE LANE. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
This is GBL Hour.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Moment.
Appreciate y'all.
We gonna keep it lit.
Hold on, let's see what they saying in there.
Oh, okay. Come on.
It was real
mature. Why you
That's
making this mature?
Mature.
Damn right it is.
That's what he calls him, mature.
Mature, I
I
like
got
that.
some. I'll wait till
Said, can't catch this vibe. I like it. Nice song to ride to. His voice throws everything off for me.
It could.
He could. But you know, that's just some.
Good feedback.
Is
that you on IG or Facebook, Tony?
It's Facebook.
Facebook. All Facebook.
Yeah.
Shout out DRE LANE. That is called Lame-O. Is that out? Is that available? Lame-O's. Is it available?
That's not available yet. My album Fossil is going to be coming out here probably the end of October. And then that song you just heard is going to be on the EP I'm working on with Raj and Ovan. That EP is called Drayvon. So be looking for that probably early spring.
Okay. So the album's called Fossil. The EP is called Drayvon.
Yep.
Fossil.
Yep.
Is that like opening the door for me to make a joke?
It is, yeah, it is.
Okay.
And Crying Keys is on Fossil, you know what I'm saying? That album, honestly, you know what I'm saying, like you said, I do make that maturity music, but you know, the music is exactly what it is. It's a resemblance of who you are. Yeah. And that's one thing I definitely am, is true to myself. So
can I ask some questions?
Absolutely.
You got some questions?
So last week, or maybe 2 weeks ago, we played a record and they compared it to
Hold On to My
we
Love.
were talking about a time in music where
Johnny Gill
and certain music like that, and they said this fits in that time. So my question to you, because they all thought I was joking and I come from a serious place, is when during an evening, or when is the right opportunity to where you think your music fits? Where
definitely like 3 a.m. Anytime 3 a.m. That's a banger right there. 3 a.m. I love that song, man.
That's a classic.
That's a classic, man. But it's that mood music, that mattress music. You know what I'm saying? That love music. Any mattress music. That's my next EP coming up after that. You know what I'm saying, for early summer.
So is it mattress
music or music?
No. I mean, is it mattress music? Does that happen?
That's a very
so.
Good.
Is it the vibe?
Just came up with that.
Is it the vibe pre-sex? Or is this the vibe?
Man, that's a good point. It's pre, during, and after.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on which track. Crying Keys, you might want to set that up when it's time to laugh. It's time to get some laughter going.
No, I'm talking about the record from the Hold On.
Oh, the Hold On? Oh, that Hold On is, man, well, that one specifically is for like a post-breakup, a struggle during the relationship.
Yeah.
Because, in a relationship, that song is obviously about my personal relationships that I've been through, one relationship. And, those are true emotions, coming from a time of where there was, struggle and like relationships are hard.
Yeah.
And, you don't know sometimes, which way to go, and the grass may seem green on the other side. It may not, but you got to hold on. You know what I'm saying? And that song right there, that song is near and dear to my heart.
Comes from
a place of recognition. You know what I'm saying? A time and place that I was stuck in. And all my songs are emotions that I go through or things that are in my mind. I don't talk about nothing that's fake or nothing like that. Everything comes from, the soul. From what I do. So
I said that your music fits in that mature after dinner.
After dinner.
When y'all are like
after dinner.
After dinner, right before dessert.
No, not even on that type of vibe, but after dinner you got some wine. That's the cool down.
Yeah, I like. As soon as you said it was a fancy dinner for sure.
Yeah,
it wasn't just a regular dinner.
That's why I think it fits, and they kept laughing at me. But I just feel I'm not old enough because I don't eat dinner at dinner time, and then I don't have the household to do that.
Big facts.
But y'all do, and that's when I say it's mature. To let you know, when I say that, it's like, okay, I don't have a time in the day where I'm listening to this type of shit.
Yeah.
But y'all do, because after dinner, y'all relaxing, y'all drinking wine, y'all watching your show, whatever the case may be, fireplace.
Definitely fireplace. Definitely fireplace.
Is what I think y'all be on.
Bearskin rub, butt naked on the bearskin rub. That's definitely the vibe.
Okay, let's not go too deep now. We got okay.
I lays them down.
Well, shout out to you, Lamos, DRE Lane, available soon.
I like lanes. I like lanes. I'm gonna have to change the lanes just because of you, Squizzy.
We gonna keep it lit. Up next, matter of fact, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah. Mike Millie, introduce your video. Let's get to it.
So tell us about Power, about the video, how you even came up with the concept, what made you guys do this, and then let's get into it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, this was an opportunity for us to really be innovative and create protest through our artwork. I guess is the best way to describe it. Is that there's a lot of things that are going on, with the Black Lives Matter movement. There's a lot of things that we just don't agree with, and the way that we feel like the opposers to it don't understand. So we wanted to create some depictions in this video so that way they could actually understand and see why we feel the way that we do, and almost connect with them in a way that they can actually hear it, because the record was actually produced by a producer out in Cali that I'm good friends with. It's Cali 303 Productions, and it's called Metal Trap. So it has heavy metal and trap music. And so when we first heard the beat, me and Raj got in there, and we just really just started getting creative with it. And then the concept was, because it was during that time, I said, this is what we want to talk about, right? Yeah. So me and Raj got in there and started collaborating and writing and everything else. And then once Meezy heard the record, he was like, I gotta be on this, right? You know what I'm saying? And he's our exclusive, artist at GPL. So, he's the top dog. So of course we gotta throw him on there. And from an artist standpoint. And so we just got creative with it. And then where it really took a turn is that, the song came out really good. It was kind of, an electrifying moment for us. It was very passionate in the studio, and the vibes that was created and everything else. So where my creative juices started flowing is I wrote a video script. And so when I wrote the video script,
you directed it.
Yeah. But we grabbed one of the best. I don't want to take anything away from him because he helped direct it as well. Big shout out to Dreamers Day, Mike Tell. He did a phenomenal job, assisting with that, with shooting it and everything else, taking my vision to the next level, right?
Yeah.
And so that's exactly what happened. We got super creative with it, and we'll just see. It's like I said, it's a little controversial just because that's how I am anyway, and I wanted to actually show them. So I mean, there's some things in there that people could obviously, say, well, what does this actually mean? What do you mean by this, right? So we took it from past, present, and future. So if you look at it, when you actually see the video, it's one of the videos that you're gonna have to look at it more than once, because just like one of those movies, so for instance, Black Panther, right? You see that once, you gotta watch it again, and you're gonna see some new things in that movie, right?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And rest his soul. But nonetheless, it's something that is gonna be able to hopefully connect not just to the ones that are on our side, right? But be able to get the attention of the opposers, right? Of the ones that don't actually get it fully. So without further ado, I won't be too long-winded with it. This is the official exclusive.
For 5 minutes on my
Same damn thing.
You're not fucking the moment. You're not fucking the moment. Go ahead.
What did y'all give Squizzy before this even started?
I know y'all ass.
Hey, I love it. I love it. I like it. I love it.
Come on, stay focused. Stay focused. Sorry, I shouldn't have said nothing.
You messed up my intro, first of all.
My fault. That was nice. You did good.
I
He was on the roll, too.
I was going, the segue was so
He was on a roll.
Yo, hey, this is what GBL Studios looks like when we come in DOS, man. It's love, the energy's high. You guys, are you ready for it, though? I don't think they're ready for it.
They ready for it. Let's get it.
Tone is the only one here on the panel that's actually seen it.
Yeah.
Your first response was very creative, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's a different vibe for sure. It's out of pocket, and I'm not an artist like that. So
Damn, don't say that. Don't
so I jumped. So without a doubt, I jumped right into it.
He's
Absolutely. So y'all gonna see me for the first time, kind of performing with a different vibe. So without further ado, we give to you power.
Let's go. They tryna take me out, but they'll never take me out. Cause I got the juice, and I'm on a different ride. They coming for me, it ain't gonna be easy. Cause I'm on a different route, and they know what I'm about. Power, 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 power. I got the power, 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 power. I got the. They coming for me, it ain't gonna be easy. Cause I'm on a different route, and they know what I'm about. I got the power. Do you got the power? I got the power. Do you got the power? I got the power. Do you got the power? I got the power. Do you got the power?
Look, ain't nothing changed with the year. What? We're still taking fathers from their kids. Wow. And still beat the case, only difference is now your phone making everybody witnesses. And they still don't even get it. I don't think you could relate till you live it. See, we could explain, but it's worse when you in it. And we ain't have choices, was born in this prison. Like, man, they say I'm free, but I ain't. No, they said to trust them, I can't. See, I got the power within me to spread more awareness with pictures I paint. They swear that we all bunch of ignorant people. Like, we don't know what they've been doing's illegal. Like, we cannot tell your intentions are evil. Don't matter the reason, I stand with my people on God.
Do you got the power? I got the power. Do you got the power? I got the power. Do you got the power? I got the power. Now go get the power. Say you want peace, but you're two-faced. Say you running this, ain't got no laces. This is slap in the face, thinking we okay. So don't look my way when I feel the rage. I was trapped in the box, thinking no escape. No facts, all cap, now it's disarray. Stab in the back, now we in their face. Tryna hide that goal, get it anyway. I'm smarter than they just wanna try to keep us trapped in the system. That be they mission, back with a vengeance. No cap, I'm a real one. Hey, we brave, we got a lot of faith in everything we do. We do to free the slaves, rebuke the KKK. They tryna take me out, but they'll never take me out. Cause I got the juice, and I'm on a different route. They coming for me, it ain't gonna be easy. Cause I'm on a different route, and they know what I'm about. Power, 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 power. I got the power. I got the power, 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 power. I got the power. You got the power, I got the power. Now go get the power.
This is our network.
Beauty.
Back. Thank y'all for staying with us. Big shout out to GBL Studios for being with us here this evening. That's an amazing video, good song. The message is there. It's very powerful. We appreciate what you got going on. I want you to tell us more about that video. But before that, shout out to our network for making all of this possible. Please go like, share, comment, do all that. We're live on Facebook. If you know somebody that wants to see that video, you know somebody that wants to see what we've been talking about, what's been going on, you can always replay these videos. They're available on our network's page as well as YouTube. Shout out to them. Big shout out to the big homies, Gold Boys. They are opening tomorrow, opening that store back up. Big shout out to them. Please make sure you swing by there tomorrow or any other day. They open 5535 West Colfax. Go rock with the Gold Boys. Everything you need is in there. They got the hemp, the CBD, the dope clothes, hella artwork, everything dope in there. Please rock with them. Get it. Now.
Get it.
big shout out to GBF Studios.
Yes, Lord.
You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about the big announcement, but first, that video, man, the video was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting love on here too, man. Super dope, loved it. A lot of good feedback, man. Tell us again, man. I mean, because there was so many relevant things that happened in that video, man.
There's a lot going on in that video, and it's one of those videos that you have to watch a couple of times, like I said, to be able to see what's going on. In Meezy's verse, particularly, right behind him as he's walking through the rocks, you have, you know what I'm saying, the George Floyd, you know what I'm saying, situation being reenacted. You have Trayvon Martin's situation being reenacted. You have, various situations going on being reenacted in there. And then a lot of people miss the very end as far as what happened. I've had people, just the inner circle that have seen that. And when Meezy's being hung, so like I said, we took it past, present, and future because this has been going on forever. And I think that's the reason why, these protests are so passionate is because we're forcing a change, you know what I'm saying? And we're letting people know, you know what I'm saying, we're not having that anymore. This just can't continue to go on. We can't continue to see these type of things. And our people, we have to be able to stand up for them. And also, in addition to that, you need to know that we have the power as well, the power of our voice, the power of our minds, you know what I'm saying, and the power of our artwork and our creativity. So at the end of the day, there's some testimonial pieces in that particular video. When I came out and I did my verse, when I grew up, you know what I'm saying, when I was probably about 12, 13 years old, we grew up in those Grace apartments where there was a lot of, you know what I'm saying, drug deals going on and stuff like that, a lot of different, you know what I'm saying, it was very hood environment. And moreover, we didn't have power in our particular apartment unit for 3 years. So we went without power. I was embarrassed to bring people over because we had to use candles. I'd open up the door, my friends would come over, and I'd open up the door with a candle, you know what I'm saying, because that's the only light we could get. As soon as it gets dark, everything's shut down. And, so I felt it just very ironic, very testimonial that now I was able to go back after, obviously, you know what I'm saying, I've been able to have my own successes in life and go back and do a video called Power. So it's deep, it's dope. I feel like there's a lot of power behind the video. And of course, you know what I'm saying, Roger's verse just absolutely electrifying with coming out and reenacting an actual protest where it was staged, but it looked like an actual protest. We were very passionate about it. We wanted to make sure.
I thought y'all got the real. I was going to ask where y'all was at.
That was at the old GBL studios in Lakewood, so that can segue right into the, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But Raj, you got your piece in it too, man. You killed that joint, baby.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
So go ahead. Go.
So the new announcement, just so y'all know.
No, nigga.
We want to stutter around.
So is there? That's dope. That's really dope that you got some personal attachments to the record. It means more, and people like that type of shit. So continue to.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to cascade that message. That's why I wanted to be able to cascade that message to let people know that it's deeper than just, it's a stigma. It's a saying. It's deeper than rap. This video and this song is deeper than rap.
Yeah, facts. That's dope. So do you think there's something as too much power?
Absolutely.
Is that possible?
The abuse of power. On the opposing side that's the reason why too. So there's a double entendre with this. So it's a great question because the abuse of power as well, right? I mean, all of the
look at Donald Trump.
You've got there you go. I mean, you've got absolutely you've got the 1%. You've got the 1%.
Let's not talk politics.
Yeah, right. Yeah, politics. That's a little.
But how is Donald Trump abusing his power?
Whew, man, you got a long list.
Give me 1, 2 examples.
Man, let's just
not emotionally.
Let's start off with the main thing is just how how he handles the coronavirus situation, just the lack of care. That right there is nonsense. I mean, and that's just one to me the biggest thing. There's other things that stand out, and then add to the other thing how he reacts to the protest, the Black Lives Matter, movement. He has no respect for it, and even with Jacobs, who said he wouldn't even mention his name. While he was out there, while he was out there campaigning and trying to gain the blacks' vote back because he's trying to get that sentimental, I care for, the black people, which clearly he does not. He just cares about himself.
Now, somebody that was, because I run into these arguments, I'm always in a lot of rooms where there's people, even black people, that support Trump or think that if you look at everything you just said, it's all emotional.
Well,
everything is emotional, but when you get down to the actual change and the paperwork and the laws and and all that type of shit, he ain't doing nothing.
The only thing that I was absolutely, there's just.
And that's not my opinion.
The job's not being done correctly for sure, but, and this could come off personal as well, but you asked the question of name something that he's done wrong. Putting these kids in cages, man. What's going on at our borders is crazy.
Now that's
you know what I'm saying.
That's a good one.
It's just real.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. This ain't how
I love it. I love it.
I'm just telling you.
Sometimes you got to do that, right? Because there's always two sides of the coin. You know what I'm saying? And I have a broad perspective, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I think a house divided can't stand anyway, so I'm not going left or right wing. You know what I'm saying? So I think a house divided can't stand. However, abuse of power is. Yeah.
But how important? What's the importance of having power?
To do the right thing with it. I mean, with great power comes what? Great responsibility. Just doing the right thing. Really being able to take that power and influence some positive change. Because there's a lot of negativity and it's a separation, tactic that they're trying to do, and it's really affecting how people think about one another and even themselves. So it's really just using that power to really make a change that's been needing to be done, and it's all across the board. There's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah. So I want to let's go to y'all's power. Let's talk about y'all. Let's talk about GBL. Y'all are really setting yourselves up, or not to diminish y'all are doing what we would call like some conglomerate, like y'all doing it. You feel what I'm saying? To get y'all's flowers, y'all doing it in a lot of different ways and becoming one of those staples and one of those companies that is like a one-stop shop. Definitely. So that's a lot of power. That's a lot of influence. That's a lot of people's livelihoods. Y'all affecting people's lives. Y'all giving people a platform. You know what I'm saying? So how do y'all control the power y'all have? And how do y'all deal with the power y'all have internally? And how do y'all
I want Raj to answer that question.
Go ahead, and I'll follow you, Raj.
I got plenty for Raj.
You do.
But go ahead.
But Raj has been able to just grow exponentially over these years and everything else, and he has powers with his clientele, with his relationships, things like that. So go ahead, Raj. I want you to.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing I'm learning as far as keeping this afloat is like communication and making sure we're all on the same page at all times with everything.
You mean internally?
Yeah, internally.
Okay.
And the more people we add to help and stuff like that, the more we need to communicate about what's going on and stuff like that. So I just feel like communication and just honesty and respect is the biggest thing for us.
Absolutely.
And that's major. And my piece, GBL is bigger than him. It's bigger than me, Raj. It's not one man, it's a collective. The way, like you said, SQUIZZY said, how it's changing people's lives, and we're part of the process of creating somebody's creativity and bringing it to life. And that's something like that is, second to none. Money can't buy that emotion of being able to help somebody reach their goals. And get busy living. That's what we do. It's a positive lifestyle brand. We do film, fashion, photography, and recording, and tattoos now too as well. But it's a conglomerate effort, man. And and the new building, so the special announcement, we went ahead and upgraded it. We go ahead, we're in the 5 Points Plaza now, the historical, down there on the east side. I want to say shout out to my man KTONE. First and foremost, this started a while ago when we had that first meeting before Juneteenth. When I met Bug, I've known of him, but I never officially had a meeting with that. We sat down, bought a sponsorship package for him so our company could be set up nice and roll with the big dogs, because advertising and knowing the right people is very important.
I did set that up, didn't I?
Yeah, that was the first meeting we came to, so I appreciate you on that.
Flowers, more flowers. More flowers.
That's what it's about. And shout out to AHRR. That's appreciate you, man, for holding it down, man. All these guys, man, play a big part to that, and there was a struggle, getting into the building. There was a lot of turmoil, a lot of things was going on, behind the scenes that a lot of people wouldn't understand. But one thing I will tell you, would understand, get busy living, is when I say it's bigger than all of us, it's bigger than all of us. You got to put the company before yourself, and that's a selfless thing that you got to do to be able to be where we're at. So we appreciate the community for rocking with us, my business partner Mike, and also Raj, and the whole team, made me easy. Everybody back there, DR, all of them. Nizza, everybody's been there since day one. We appreciate all y'all.
That's very dope, man. Congratulations for bringing something something dope to a historical neighborhood, bringing it close to your people. That's very dope, and that should be commended. Congratulations. As he said, GBL is now in the 5 Points Plaza. Please go support them. Please go get everything you need from them. My question though, let's get deep. So, are y'all worried at all about y'all's customers? And we can't ignore the fact that that is in the neighborhood that is in, and some people aren't welcome over there or feel comfortable over there. Are y'all at all worried about losing y'all's clientele at all?
No. We've had these discussions. We've sat at the round tables. We know exactly what we were doing. There's definitely, you know, our current clientele. I mean, we want to work with people that take their career seriously, right? And if you take your career seriously, you have to be able to make a decision and choose what's more important, whether that comes from, you know what I'm saying, from whatever side you're on, you know what I'm saying, gangbanging wise, or if you know what I'm saying, if your music career and your life is more important. Right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's the argument, though.
So that's the argument. But that's what I'm saying, though. We want to be able to cater towards people that are taking it seriously, to where that doesn't affect people's decisions on where we're at. You know what I'm saying? Because of course.
I feel okay. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Squiz. Go ahead.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
It's a conversation.
Yeah, it's a conversation, and somebody from the other side of the boulevard, or somebody from Mount Bello, or somebody from Aurora might want to take their career serious, but they want to take their life serious way more than their career. In a certain climate we live in now, if I'm in this neighborhood, am I taking my life serious? Is it?
Yeah, absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? Am I worth it? I'm saying, like, do these things, have y'all discussed these things?
Create a cohesive environment as it is, to where people know that when you come to GBL Studios, you're gonna have a certain level of protection. There's a certain level of professionalism that goes on that you can't find in other places. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all. So my initial question was, y'all took the precautions to make sure.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Like, y'all on the east side. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like there's certain precautions that y'all have to take for certain people feel comfortable. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay, when I'm at GBL, it's business.
Business.
That stays outside. But when I'm here, it's business. But y'all gotta take the certain precautions to make sure everybody feel like that. You feel what I'm saying?
And that's the biggest factor too, is making sure everybody's comfortable. And the biggest way to do it is just do square business. Period. As long as you do square business, stay true to who you are, and do the right thing, like my mom says, even when it hurts. Like I said, that will cut down the nonsense. It's not the hangout spot, the kick it spot. Like my partner was saying, this is a spot to come get busy and take yourself seriously, and create your passion at a high level. And we gonna give you the same energy. It's creating that vibe right when they walk through the door. You feel me? And that's the biggest thing. And you know, at the end of the day, we bless. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be doing a lot in the community with be able to combat and fight that type of sentiment. You know what I mean? Because that's the biggest thing about it, is giving back and be able to make a change with the power that we do have. So at GBL, come over and get with us, man. That's where dreams come true, man.
So, absolutely.
We have had
it's
meetings.
important. I want to talk about that too, because I know you was telling me about a little bit about some of the community work that you were going to be doing, and I think that's important for the people to know, especially coming in right now. Like, tell them what you was telling me about some of the community stuff.
Yeah. So one of the first things that we're going to launch right after the re-grand opening is going to be, essentially, it's going to be a youth program. That youth program is going to come with a full curriculum. We're going to come with a 12-week program. So, you know, parents that are watching this, the age demographic is going to be from 12 to 18. We're going to bring them in. We're going to give them full tutorials of every service that we provide. So you'll have some people that are interested in film and photography. You'll have some people that are interested in the fashion line that we're going to be rebuilding and rebranding. And of course the music is there as well. So you'll be able to get in, you'll be able to have these tutorials, it'll be set up, it'll be very structured. And yeah, as far as the level of protection that goes there, we've already had meetings with security staff and everything else. But the area has been gentrified, as we know. It's not the same as it was before. However, you know, it still is in a area that, you know, historically, you know what I'm saying, it has had, you know, the elephant in the room, as you know, as you said. So, you know, it's there. I'm not saying that it's not there. I just don't think it's as prominent as it's been in the past.
For sure. I don't want y'all to take my comments wrong, because I think it's very important that we buy our neighborhoods back. You feel what I'm saying? There should be studios in Park Hill. There should be on the east side. There should be in the Royal. There should be in the Bells. We should own hella shit in there. So what y'all doing absolutely is the right thing to do. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just speaking on a. Let's make sure that is, you know what I'm saying, it's ran the right way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's make sure everybody's safe. Let's make sure if we gonna buy back the communities, nigga, the communities for everybody. You feel what I'm saying? All the communities. If we gonna move forward, you know what I'm saying? So that I wasn't saying what y'all was doing is bad at by no means, nigga.
Well, we have inside too, though. We have inside, intel essentially, right?
Absolutely.
Like we have brothers. I won't say everybody's name, you know what I'm saying? But there's been multiple people that have approached us. But I'll talk about our brother, you know what I'm saying, Amizi. That that's his neighborhood as well. So of course he's had some intel and some, you know what I'm saying. And so I think that's more reinforcement for us to be able to just operate at a higher level and being aware and being cognizant of what's going on around us. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We're very, right individuals, brother. Yeah. We didn't get this far by accident, you know what I'm saying? But it's a huge blessing to be in that area, and we're going to take every necessary precaution to make sure that shit's handled rightly.
And another part, too, is getting a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Blessing from the people that are in the hood that's been there for a while, the OGs that are in that area, just to have that extra peace of mind. And that's the biggest thing about it. When you have that and you have the support of the community, it cuts down on the hate, and increases the love. And really, that's what we focus on, man. We spreading love, you know what I'm saying? We're leaving that hate way over there.
That's dope. That's dope. Let me ask a question to the star in the room, cause y'all niggas is cool, but Mr. Raj is in the
business. That's my guy.
I just want to give him his flowers. Real quick. Let's give Raj his flowers because I've known Raj for a minute now through Trev, you know what I'm saying? And this nigga's cold. I'm sorry to keep saying nigga, but he's hard, and most I'd say majority of the top records that have came out of GBL, he's been a part of, you know what I'm saying? So salute to you. And for the people that don't know, just tell them your jobs and responsibilities at the GBL headquarters, if you don't mind to start.
For sure. I'm one of the heads of GBL, one of the owners. For people that don't know me, I'm an artist, songwriter, producer. I like to do everything in the studio, pretty much.
Live in that motherfucker.
I live in that motherfucker. Mike and Dre took me up like 4 years ago when I didn't really have any type of space to really create. And they decided to create a space for me to, do what I do.
So
now I do it full time.
That's a blessing.
I deserve a lot of credit for that.
So did you go to school for this, or
I just learned, and I had a lot of mentors along the way. I learned from a lot of people in the community. Actually, AT's engineer, Antonio Noriega, that's one of my mentors for real. He taught me pretty much everything I know about engineering.
Yeah.
Just researching shit on my own and shit like that. So
putting in the work.
So a lot of it was hands-on too, just doing it my own way, just figuring it out on my own, using my ear. It's ear training. That's what engineering is. Just ear training.
Do you think? So I've heard mixed reviews about this. I'm sorry, just real quick. Do you think that to be an engineer, can you go to school and become a good engineer, or are you born with it?
I think you're born with it.
Born with it. So you can go to school and still kind of be.
You can go to school and learn, but ear training is that's something you're born with.
You're just born with it, because you hearing shit everybody else ain't really hearing.
For sure.
Yeah. That's what I've heard. From the music side, I've heard, because a lot of people say, man, go down to the college, you just go to school for it. Like, you born with that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can teach you how to work.
Go to school, you're born with it. You still have it in you. You're just learning the book knowledge on how to twist the knobs. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That's dope. That's dope.
So you didn't go to school at all? So did you just hop up one day like, man, this is what I'm gonna do? Or did you start rapping first?
I did poetry, so I used to record myself and just rap into. I had GarageBand. My dad bought us a computer, and I just had GarageBand, and I would just record myself into this little. I don't know if you heard of Rock Band, the little video game for PlayStation.
Yeah.
I plugged the Rock Band mic into my Mac.
Okay.
And just recorded my songs like that. You know.
Damn.
So that's really my story.
So from going from that.
Yeah,
so right now, being arguably one of the best engineers in the city, man, how does that feel? Because you up there you got your FLs, where everybody go to, everybody know.
Right.
then I've been hearing a lot of people talk about the Rogers, right? You know what I mean? Raj, FL. You know what I'm saying? How does that feel? Especially being so young.
I want to go farther. I see a lot more for myself.
Good shit, nigga.
You know what I mean? I record a lot of really dope artists, and just to see their passion and drive for what they do, it makes me want to go harder. So I'm really
21, right?
Go farther. Yeah, I'm 22.
21, 22? Congratulations, and you just had a little baby. How has the transition been to mixing fatherhood with? I know you, so I know how many hours you spend in the studio.
Yeah.
How has that transition been where it's like, it's a life change? That's why I haven't had no kids. So I'm curious to.
It's been, to be honest, it's been tough.
Yeah.
I've had to readjust my life schedule. Just time management is my biggest thing. Just trying to figure out how I'm going to take care of my baby and go to the studio, you know what I mean, in a timely fashion, and just make sure everybody's happy. Because there's more people I got to please now. So. It's not just me and clients anymore. It's my baby, and that's the most important thing to me. So
that's lit.
That's lit. Are you in charge of hiring other engineers or bringing them in, or
essentially me and them? We talk about whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll see if they're the right fit. Right. But they have, the last say. I have the last say.
And it's the vibe too. I mean, because people that you work with, you got to be able to vibe with them, especially with music, man. You know what I'm saying? When you have that friction, that magnetic field, that's kind of just, you have too many different variables in the room where it's not working. You know what I'm saying? Together, you got to really make the right decision and make sure that everything flows, effortlessly with the team.
So, Dre, as an artist, how key is the engineer? To the recording process.
Man, I tell this guy, Raj, the beat guy. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy, man. He's, he's like I said, every time I'm in the booth, I tell him, you know what I'm saying, my eyes and my ears out there. It's like that connection that Drake has with 40. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of situation. It's the Kobe, and, you know what I'm saying, and the Shaq, you know what I'm saying, type combination. In order to have a championship team, you got to have all-star players. Yeah. And then not only that, you know what I'm saying, great teamwork as well, because you can have all-star players on the squad, but still not get it right because it's not vibing right, it's not gelling. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, everything is pure. You know what I'm saying? Music, it should be easy, it should be effortless, especially at, you know what I'm saying, at my point in my career where I'm at. I mean, and then at any point in your career, just do you. And like I said, the engineer is key, 100%.
I think from a DJ's point of view, I think the engineer is underappreciated tremendously.
I agree.
Because that is so important when the process goes from the creating to making it to mastering it to getting it to the people. Right. We get it when it's time to get it to the people, and if y'all fucked up somewhere along that line, it's not gonna work from there. And the only person that can make sure nothing is fucked up is the engineer. It has to sound beautifully. It has to sound, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. It's like the makeup. No, it's not the makeup. It's like the...
It's the cologne. I
don't know what it is.
It's the perfume. Cologne you spray on.
It's the fit. It's the fit. You might look good. You might be light skinned. That's last joke. You might be light skinned where it's like, okay, I'm light skinned. I know I'm fly. But I might be fly. That's your song.
Walk around,
that's your song. But at the end of the day, if you don't make that motherfucker, if you don't put that fit together, if you don't make it right, what am I gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying?
And I think it's kind of like, you know, I like the sentiment of the clothes. I think to me, it's more like the perfume or the cologne you spray on, or the glasses you put on, the accessories. You know what I'm saying?
That's a quick and easy. Like that shit.
Done.
It's the whole outfit.
It's the whole fit.
And I gotta tell you, man, this man, you know what I'm saying? Big love for this man, Raj. You know, no cap, real talk. This business wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, where it's at without this man, and I truly appreciate you. I know Mike feels the same way. Nothing but love for you, man, because you really been doing your thing and punching the hours and handling business, man, and that's love. You know what I'm
saying? Lately, you know, I know as a DJ and hearing the music just over the time, I think that's been the biggest difference in our sound past couple of years in the Denver music scene is the engineer. I think the engineer has been making the music just way the quality and just detail of songs from say this like this, you know, pulling certain things out in the song that, you know, weren't able to, you know, that artist wasn't able to do years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it hasn't been sounding local. And that's 100% credit to the engineer.
That's what I'm
A
saying.
local record, like Tone saying, 5 years ago, sounded like you recorded that on a phone, or you know what I'm saying. You never know what you was gonna get, but you knew when you heard it, like, okay, that's the homie. He trying to get that. You feel what I'm saying? It was local, then you heard mainstream. Now you can hear a local record that if you don't know what's going on, you don't know where they from. You don't know if it's on the. You know what I'm saying? It mixed. You know what I'm saying? The song sounds just like Drake's song. The song sounds just like whoever's song. You know what I'm saying? So that's a salute to the engineers.
Yeah, big facts.
You know, that's dope.
Shout out to GBL though, man. I want to talk about since all three of you are like part owners, man. You know the importance of ownership. You know, because you have artists, producers, engineers, but y'all own it. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the importance of actually owning and having ownership, man, in your business.
Yeah, I mean, I called it being a slave to the system when I was working. You know, I worked at a law firm for 14 years. You know, I built a career and I was unhappy. And I always explored entrepreneurship, but I never took the leap of faith to be able to do it full time. You know, and so, you know, obviously, you know, having that, if it's in you, you know, because there always needs to be, you know, people that want to work as well, right? You know, whatever fits you. But if it's for you, especially in the Black community, I think it's more important because we're so far behind. We didn't start off with the same opportunities as some other people. You know what I'm saying? That's just real. Like we don't. I wasn't born into just where there's any type of money set up or any type of, you know, savings or there's nothing, right? We're just literally born with nothing, you know what I'm saying? So we literally are starting off, you know what I'm saying, where some people have way down the line where there's, you know, there's different investments and stuff throughout the history of their whole lineage that they've had investments into them, so that way, you know, it just makes life a little bit easier. So ownership is your opportunity to be able to create that lineage for your kids' kids. You know what I'm saying, and down the line. So it's incredibly important because it's your opportunity to be able to create a legacy, and just be able to, you know, have a certain level of freedom that you don't get when you're working for someone else.
Right.
You get to buy your time back. I mean, that's the biggest thing to be able to do. And I'll tell you that the entrepreneurship game, ownership is not easy.
Say that again.
You
buy your time back.
Buy your time back, and that's the best thing that it
once
provides.
Once you hit 30,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing about it.
He don't even get that yet. He don't even understand.
He already doing it. I mean,
he do got kids. You're right. Okay, my bad.
So,
no disrespect.
And to be able to provide something like that, you know what I'm saying, to where then the company is feeding our employees and feeding families. I mean, that part of that aspect to me is dope. You know what I mean? And this entrepreneurship game is not easy. It's not for everybody. That's why, you know, if it was, everybody would be doing it. But I take your shot though. You know what I mean? If you don't know what you can do until you do it, get busy living.
Yeah. By you guys, like I said, being artist, producer, engineer, and owner, do you ever see, like, is there ever a conflict of interest in?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You know,
sure can be.
And what we do?
Yeah, meaning like a conflict of interest. So
yeah,
you know, we have time slot. We're in the business of selling studio time.
We're in the people
but DRE Lane need to record 8 hours one day.
Oh yes.
Is that a conflict of interest?
I didn't understand.
No, it doesn't.
But you know what I'm saying?
Nah, with the company policy is, like I said, with the company before ourselves, period. So if it's money before over everything, period. So I don't care if I got 1 hour that I got to do in a customer books that I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? We always put in the customer first, and that's what really makes a difference between being successful and not successful. And that's just the real.
Or if
and that goes across the whole team like that. Measy, any of the cats that record with Detroit, you know, shout out to him as well. Life, you know what I'm saying? What up? I mean, it just goes for everybody. I mean, it's pretty, everybody, it flows seamlessly. And the biggest thing I always keep in mind, and it's real as Evander Holyfield. When you have an ocean that is like smooth and look like you can't see the end and the ocean is smooth, don't create a ripple that doesn't need to be created. You know what I'm saying? Because it could create a tsunami and take everything out.
Nigga came prepared with the culture. Nigga. Okay. Church, nigga.
These conversations are being had. This is what we do though.
So I want to read that comment, but before we do that, no, let's read this comment. So somebody had a great comment on here. Shout out to Donnie
McElroy.
You know I can't read things. McElroy. Donnie McElroy. His comment, I want to read it to y'all. He says, I think GBL setting up in the 5 points will show growth of a community that everyone thinks is a bad neighborhood. If done correctly, which I know it will, they could very well bring back the integrity and show that unity in the neighborhood is strong. Plus, with the programs for the youth, it's dope to get involved with.
What's his name? Donnie?
Shout out to you, Donnie.
Donnie McElroy.
Donnie McElroy. Hey, friend request is please, let's tap in, man, like your philosophy on things, and that's exactly, we couldn't have put it any better than that. Big ups, D.
Shout out to
Real
him.
talk. Please reach out to us. Let's sit down and chop it up for real.
I can see us taking that comment and actually using that as part of.
We ain't gonna take it. We want to bring you. Let's bring.
We're gonna read some more comments, y'all. We have more comments.
Couple more. Another one. Shout out Brandon comment. He said, "I think it's dope," meaning the move there. That's a historical neighborhood. It's well known. GBL isn't gang affiliated. I don't think it'd be an issue.
Yeah.
And shout out to Mara. She said, "Amazing. Maybe extend the program age to 20. Speaking of the youth program.
Okay.
Not everyone will or wants to go to college. Youth program can give these young adults a career path. For some reason, we cut young adults off at 18.
Yeah, let's keep it real.
I love that. I love that. Thank you, Mars, for that feedback.
I wanna throw y'all.
Thank you,
I hope that y'all link with Brandon Pryor.
Yeah.
Brandon Pryor, and y'all know who that is.
Yeah.
He has a school, and we had him on here. Was that last week or 2 weeks ago? Last week, and he has the programs at the middle school, and I think it might go to high school, whatever it is. The programs of electives. So people that want to be DJs, if they want to be an engineer, and with the comment I made last week, which y'all are living proof of, is if you love music, you don't have to be the rapper to be involved in music. You feel what I'm saying? And that's so important to teach our kids or our younger generation, because a lot of them love music. So, nigga, of course, the first thing I love music, I want to rap. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, I might not be that good of a rapper, or I might not have this, I might not have that. But there's so many ways in music that you can make more money than the rapper, you know what I'm saying, and still be involved in music and be able to love what you do. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that y'all do the programs and link with different, or with other programs that are doing these other things, you know, and get those electives in the school for kids to see, I could be an engineer. Yep. I have that ear, and I had no fucking idea I had that ear. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that y'all, I commend y'all for what y'all doing, and I hope that y'all, you know what I'm saying, keep taking it to better levels.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's dope.
We appreciate that for real.
No doubt.
Me? Yeah, I mean, you know, GBL, man. Anything else?
I got a question. I'm not done with these niggas.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's spend some
DRE
time.
Lane.
Okay.
One, why DRE Lane, not DRE Lanes? Two, who is your target audience? Because we get a lot of music from you on a week-to-week basis.
Yep.
And me being of my age, I always say that's mature. I can see the type of people that listen to that.
Yep.
I want to know, when you're making music, who are you making it for? Don't even answer the DRE Lanes. We'll get to
Exactly.
that. Tell me, who is your target audience?
Our target audience is obviously the ladies. Ooh, yeah. And I keep it real, like I touch it to that emotional bone, you know what I mean? Really, real talk. And a lot of times when I'm making my music, really, I'm gonna be, that's just normal, you know what I'm saying? That's just me, baby. This is what I do. But like I really hone in on not only my emotions, but the female psyche as well. There's a lot of things that men do to women that really fuck them up, you know what I'm saying, and fuck them up for the next man or woman or whatever it may be, both ways. So there's an emotional connection with all my lyrics. There's a connection, physically, things that I'm going through my life, or thoughts or insecurities in my life, or whatever it may be. The happy, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it, you know what I'm saying, all in one lump sum. But primarily, you know, it's obviously catered towards, you know, women, but it's something that the fellas can feel too, because, you know, I do mix it up a little bit. But, you know, other than that, DRE Lane came from, there's too many Marios in the game. They're all singing, okay? And they all singing, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to be Mario 3, you know what I'm saying? So my middle name is Andreas, His last name's Lane, obviously, so I just took the Dre out of Andreas and Dre Lane. Now, recently, my nigga SQUIZZY, but you know, when my nigga SQUIZZY, who was a visionary, like you said, the man's great in his prime, and like you said, KTONE as well. He says, what is it? Go ahead, tell people.
Dre Lane.
Dre Lanes, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of growing on me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest, it's got a ring to it.
I wish you would have told me this earlier that I was saying.
No, I liked it. So if I didn't like it, I'd have said something about it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But it is Dre Lane. You know what I'm saying? However you pronounce it, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. It's a movement, man. So I would say age demographic wise is 27 to you know what I'm saying on up. You know what I'm saying? It's something that, you know what I'm saying, that can, I think, can spread throughout, you know what I'm saying, a lot of different age demographics and races and whatever. I think so
I'm gonna give you a pass for that. Oh yeah, But
that's a real nigga mating call.
But my next question is, if you had to compare yourself to like 3 artists, where it's like, if you like these artists, you would love my music. For somebody who might not know what Dre Lane does,
Tank,
Usher. I cannot stand Tank, by the way.
But I know. Let me do his thing. Usher, and man, that's a hard one. That third one, man. But I'll say Brian McKnight. Just
okay. Brian McKnight.
I like Brian McKnight.
Love Brian McKnight. Grew up listening to these guys, man. So I mean, it's I'm just a part of the puzzle. Part of the puzzle. Just one piece to what we do.
Mike, as a CEO, that's the correct title I would give you, right? As a CEO businessman, who are 3 people that motivate you, that you look up to, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? To get where you at today, who are those three people that you look up to, that are CEOs or bosses or just, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. Honestly, I don't idolize anybody at all, to be honest with you.
I didn't say all that, nigga.
Because we had this conversation yesterday, and somebody asked, like, who would you get starstruck in front of if you actually met them, anything like that. And nobody really came to mind. But if I'm looking from a business standpoint and what we do for GBL particularly, then I would say my influences would be Master P, is one of my first ones. Master P is definitely, I grew up listening to him, and just what he did with his business model is absolutely just, it's never been done.
Incredible.
It's never been done.
Yeah.
P. Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Love his swag, love what he did with his whole business model. Yeah. And then just from an articulate standpoint and being able to be that spark. I think Tupac said it one time that sparks the next brain. You may not be the one to make a change, right? So Tupac has always been a heavy influence on me, because he wasn't scared to learn. He wasn't scared. He could still be gangster and thuggish, and you know what I'm saying, still rock thug life and everything else, but still be so articulate in the way that his delivery was. Still be able to talk about really deep subjects and actually make sense of it for people. And I think just this is a black excellence type of thing for me.
That's
I'm light skinned, but both my parents are black.
I don't see light or dark, brother.
You be on your light skin shit all the time.
I don't see light or dark. Well, you got one lens here. You one of us. Rod. 3 people that motivate you, that you look up to, that you admire in the many. You do. I don't want to just say engineers, because you're way more talented to that. So 3 people that you put on that level, like, when I need inspiration, when I need motivation, I look to these people. Give me 3.
Pharrell.
Yeah.
Young Thug's engineer, Alex.
Alex, okay.
And then me.
Who?
Me.
I like it.
Damn.
I like it.
That was such a me answer.
I like it.
I love it.
I like it.
Talk your shit.
I like it.
That's what's up.
I love the Pharrell.
KTONE, give me 3 people that motivate you.
That motivate?
Come on, nigga, give me something.
You motivate me a lot.
Thank you, brother. I knew somebody was gonna say me. That's all I've been waiting on. God damn. That's what I asked, bro.
I had you in the back of my head. That was next. If you asked me another round of questions, I'd have had you on that list.
See, it's part of being the humble brother.
No, SQUIZZY.
Thank you, brother.
SQUIZZy really does motivate me. You know what I mean? I tell him all the time, like, man,
Thank you, brother.
Got to keep pushing.
Yeah. Me too much.
Motivate me?
Or you just look too for, okay, I see you, nigga. Or whatever. What's the word I'm looking for? Is motivate not the right word? Yeah, I see what I'm saying? Inspired by that, make you want to grind. Like, I could do that. You know what I mean? Or I've done that. You know what I'm saying?
It's not too many, man, but you know, let's say you.
You can stop.
I like.
I ain't tripping, bro.
I too like Master P.
For sure.
I definitely appreciate what he's contributed to the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That deal he got with No Limit, man. I don't even think people even understand the money he was making, bro. Like 85%. Like
that's bread.
Never happen again.
You know what I'm saying?
It'll never happen again.
Never happen again.
Unfortunately.
We're trying to come close. So that's if that's the top goal, that long-term goal. That's if we can fall somewhere close in there, that'd be success. Plus, affecting lives. That's always beautiful.
Shoot, man, I could name a lot, man, but I mean, just off the top of my head, I mean, I would say Diddy. I like Diddy.
I just want to say your man.
Who's that?
40 Water.
Yeah, what happened to 40? What happened? He don't quit. He's still there? He top 5? He top 5?
Diddy though?
I mean, I could say 42. I mean, even just what 40's doing right now, just his longevity alone.
Right.
Right.
You can't really name too many artists who was popping, who dropped in the 80s, but bro, is still popping in 2020.
He was in the 80s?
Bro, his first album came out, what, 89, man? Tell me what it got. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's definitely. Matter of fact, I'm taking the Diddy back. Thank you for it.
Yeah, see, this is the time to give your man some
and even now, you know, got liquor, wine, doing his cooking thing.
Yeah.
Man, all that, man.
I thought you was gonna say Nip though, because the things that you do,
that's what I'm saying.
the
There's
things
so
you do in the
many.
community reminds me of Nip.
Yeah, but there's so many people.
Yeah.
And let me take it one step farther too, man. What inspires and motivates, just in case y'all don't get a chance to answer that question. My mama, you know what I'm saying? My wife, my kids, you know what I'm saying? You know, they're the best part of waking up is knowing that I got to get up and get it popping for them. And they keep it going. And my mom is always, from day one, straight out the womb, always motivated me to keep going no matter what. You know what I'm saying? The trials, tribulations, the naysayers, whatever. Her biggest saying is, Mama didn't raise no punk. And you're right about that, Mama. Give you your flowers, baby. You too.
Absolutely. Shout out to you.
My mom be cracking too.
So Squizzy, you know you gotta answer the question.
Yeah, what's your career, Squizzy? He didn't have so much time.
Are you here? Are you still with us?
He's been typing in his phone. He looks something up on Google.
No. I was moving ahead. I'm 10 steps ahead of y'all at all times.
Facts.
Jay-Z, first and foremost.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I don't know where y'all at.
I know.
Jay-Z again. I really look up, not because he said me, but I really modeled myself as I'm gonna have the longevity. I always tell this nigga every time I talk to him, bro, you gonna get a statue, bro. I wish you would get it before you got a pass, but you know how they treat niggas. But I tell every time I talk to him, like, bro, they gonna put a statue of you up in the hood. You feel what I'm saying? So I really admire KTONE and the longevity and the getting it on his own and not waiting for somebody to hand it to him. Like, nigga, fuck, we gonna throw our own parties. You know what I'm saying? And if you watch how I do, like, nigga, I took it after him. Like, I would do my own shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, Jay-Z, DJ KTONE, and I get my fashion and style, you know, from either Pharrell, Fabulous, or one of them fly type, you know what I'm saying, type guys. You feel what I'm saying? And that's very important to me.
That's dope.
And Barack Obama.
That was
Ooh, we got Barack out.
I see y'all like Barack out.
You gotta
give him his flowers.
His last speech was cold with it.
And all the homies too, cause I'm inspired by everybody around me. Trev, AP, Cook, all my niggas. We you know, we work hard to make sure the people around us work just as hard to keep up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no dead weight. You feel what I'm saying? So Trev, Rich, and AP definitely on there, cause they can't outdo me, and they ain't gonna let me outdo them. We gonna work that hard. So, you did. We appreciate y'all, GBL, for being in the building. Are y'all open in 5 Points?
A couple weeks. We're working on construction, getting things going, but we should be good to go right before the end.
You want to give a date?
No. So what we do want to say though is for the first couple of, we're getting so many people reaching out to us, that for the first couple of months, we're gonna be extremely booked, like 24/7. Trust me, especially with some of the things that we're gonna be able to do. So with that being said, jump online now and go ahead and pre-reserve. You can make a deposit. You don't have to pay for the full session yet. Jump on to www.getbusylivingstudios.com. Y'all know the website, getbusylivingstudios.com. If y'all can throw it in the comments for me, and then lock in a deposit. Schedule your time now, and then we'll be reaching out to you personally. It'll be me, myself, Roger Dre, and it's just getbusylivingstudios.com. So anyway, the first couple of months is going to be busy. So if you want to get in, if you want to come check out the new facility, you know, it's not the hangout spot, so it's got to be business going on. So if y'all want to come through, it's got to be booked. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the photo shoots, photography, as well as the tattoos as well. So I don't know if we said that in the beginning.
Photo
but we do
shoots.
offer
Y'all gonna have photo shoots with the green screen.
Yeah, we got the video.
Video,
Big
if you
shout
need
out
your
to-
video done,
Big
green
shout out to
screen
Pate
or
too.
whatever.
We got Pate coming on too.
Y'all got paid?
And we haven't.
Y'all
niggas got paid?
Oh my God!
Close this. The show's over. Show's over.
The show's just
Show's
begun. Keep the
over.
wheels rolling, nigga.
No.
That's big. Okay,
Yes.
we won't announce that yet,
Yes,
but
it's too late.
congratulations. That's my
It's out there. You already know what's good. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Without further ado,
You know what I'm saying?
I guess
Real
it's
talk.
too late now.
We giving niggas flowers. We ain't waiting. We ain't waiting
Shout
too
out
long.
Pape. Shout out Pape. That's
we
my
wanted to make it
brother.
official, but
Now it's official.
Pape.
we'll do more of it.
Shout out Jeremy Pape, man. That's my brother, a legend in the city. Real good dude. One of the nicest people in the city.
GBL, man.
In the world.
We mixing
Fuck the
iron
city.
sharp as iron where we at.
In the
Iron
world.
sharp as iron. We got a lot of
y'all
talented
24
individuals.
hours?
24 hours, 365. If we could squeeze an extra day out of the week, we would. We would try.
So we said photography,
Film,
video,
fashion, photography, and recording.
Recording.
Mm-hmm.
Recording, how many studios y'all gonna do?
Two.
Stay,
We got
two?
an A and a B.
A and B studios. Okay.
Photo
reach.
Nigga, that's
You
it.
want
Photos.
Tattoos.
Tattoos as well. Y'all have a in-house artist that y'all gonna bring to announce?
So yeah, Tattoos by Royal. His name's Royal, goes by Royal Flush. But Tattoos by Roy, so you can check him out on Instagram at Tattoos by Royal. He will be officially in the headquarters of GBL. We actually have a room specifically for tattoos. He's already started the artwork in there and everything else, the ambiance. Y'all know how we do it. We create the ambiance for y'all to be able to come through, vibe out, get excellent service, you know, and the tattoos are gonna be just as dope. They're gonna follow the same trend we've been setting.
The one-stop
There you
shop.
go, bro. Congratulations to y'all. Listen, the last question we usually ask on the show, I'm gonna ask y'all, are y'all doing anything involving shoes?
No, that's the next. That's the next
Well,
step.
okay. Well, when you come to DOS, we have a friendly competition at the end of each episode where we decide who wore the best shoes to DOS.
Oh man, see,
who had the
I
most
should have
drip
known about this because
to
if I didn't know that
DOS?
was, I know if there was that.
So-
If that was, y'all should have told me. Can we communicate better? Okay, let's go.
So we got Mike with the off-white Chuck Taylors,
Not wrong for that.
OG style,
You know what I'm saying?
laced up, tucked in. We got Dre Lanes with the patent leather 13s.
Baby.
Okay.
13s.
Okay.
Raj on his young man swag with the
Young man
Vans.
swag.
The colorful Vans. The
Compliment the
every
shirt.
color
Compliment.
Vans.
Compliment the shirt and the hat.
I like it. I
KTONE.
think I wore it.
Ooh,
I
shit.
think I
Oh, you already
tried
wore
it.
it?
I don't know.
I think Tana always
KTONE
come
with the off pink
Are you done
G
with this?
Nikes
Yeah, I'm done with that.
You
Yeah.
done with this?
Yeah,
with the
especially-
yellow bottoms. I shouldn't even.
You gonna put it up there, huh?
Yeah,
That's how we doing it?
with the yellow bottoms, that's nice. With the red on the tongue. I just got the OG Yeezys on. You know what I'm saying? I gave up. You know, but I'm still here.
Hey, they did kind of
I
cold.
still got the most.
Y'all gotta start
expensive-
telling people.
I
about
still
this.
have the most expensive shoe
I'm
on.
gonna give it to Raj.
You
That
know,
doesn't matter anymore.
It never matters.
doesn't matter.
Most
I'm gonna give
expensive.
it to
It's
Raj.
never mattered. But, you know, please comment for Mike, Dre Lane, K-Tone,
That's
You can't go wrong
Raj,
with these.
or the
baby.
one and only Squizzy Taylor. Do you like the OG style? Do you like the patent leather, no socks? Do you
Oh,
like
that's
the
socks.
bands? Do you like the G-Night?
Hey, just so
Or
we
do
know,
you
don't get
like
fucking
the
twisted.
Easy?
Okay. I can put
Let me know.
Look
Can
at
you
that.
see Rogers?
Look at that color.
What?
Does he
Look
really
at
not
that.
have no
I just got
socks?
the
Look at
little
this.
phone.
I'm
Yeah,
playing with
Rogers
this
is
swoosh,
cool.
man.
Rogers is
Don't
cold.
play with me.
Look
I'm
at the
telling y'all
swoosh
right
on
now,
that
y'all
man.
missing
These
Rogers.
bitches off now?
The first comment,
Well, yeah, he just
just
talked about having
comment
no socks. You know,
Squizzy.
had them in clear.
Comment Squizzy KTONE Rise,
Who y'all thinking?
Mike or Dre Lanes.
And then there's with the socks.
The score is Squizzy has won 8 times, KTONE has won twice.
That's funny.
And the guests have won twice. We've lost twice to the guests.
Hey man, I wish
the guests have won twice.
I wish y'all would told me about this.
So let me know, is it the guest? Is it KTONE or is it Squizzy Taylor? If you're still watching, just please put one. Just let us know. While we wait for that, we appreciate y'all. Big shout out to AHRR Network and everything they doing, creating a platform where voices can be heard. Please like this page, comment on this page, share this page, support them. They got way more shows throughout the week. They doing their thing. They are the voice of the community. Support them, AHRR Network. Big shout out to the Gold Boys. Tomorrow, the store opening, 5535 West Colfax. CBD, hemp, dope clothes, dope environment. They got a studio, they got a skate park. They doing what they supposed to do for the community. Shout out to them. Shout out to our brothers at GBL. Release date, opening date coming soon. They have moved to the 5 Points to support the community even more. Support everything they got going on. Fashion, photography, videos, recording, and tattooing. Yeah. Shout out to GBL for sponsoring the little DOS that we do here. We appreciate y'all.
That's love.
And we thank y'all. And y'all deserve what y'all got going on. And we wish y'all the best in any way that we can help. We are available. So please do not be afraid.
And KTONE 1.
Bro, that's Mark. She do that every week, bro. I'm done with her, bro.
He can't.
Every
He
week.
can never move. He just can't.
Bro,
He can't, like,
every
hey, I
week.
love.
This is our network.
Cutia. don't fail, you're not even trying. I'll say it again. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams. The chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you.